Hey, this is Peter Geltat from the Peter Geltat Trio, and I want to talk to you a bit about the guitars and the techniques I used for my recently released record Läget from the Peter Geltat Trio. And let's start with the song Wasted. The main guitar on this song is this FGN Läget in off-white blonde with two Seymour Duncan pickups. I used it for the clean tones, and also for the crunch tones. And the song Wasted also has another featured guitar. It's this little baby here. This is a Soul Tool guitar from Switzerland. It's an RS2 custom, made for me with my specs, and I used this guitar for two reasons. It has a humbucker with a lot of output, and the solo is supposed to have a lot of gain. And also this guitar has two kill switches, and a kill switch is just muting the sound, but this one has two, which you can do super fast. And the idea for this setup was developed by me and my buddy Tom Geltschläger, aka Fountainhead. We both went to Switzerland and had our guitars, like we discussed it with Egon, the main head, the builder, the luthier, and we discussed our ideas, what we wanted for the guitars, and we both wanted kill switches, and I think it was my idea to put them here, like within the reach of the finger, just so you can play it and not get away the plectrum. But it was Tom's idea to place two of them there, and I said, oh yeah, I want that too, because it's just a funny feature. And Tom already used it a couple of times, I think. He's been really creative with it. And for me it was now the first time I found a place for it. The solo starts with some volume swells, and it has a fun delay also. It's a long delay, very spheric, and it also has some modulation on it. So the delay gets detuned and like gets wobbly out of tune in a slightly creepy way, maybe, or just a cool sound. So it begins with some volume swells. Very spacey solo, and the song is called Wasted, so I kind of try to paint a picture of somebody who is very drunk and walking along, and yeah. Later in the solo, after the swells, there's a bit of melody, and after that there's a part where I kind of just go chromatically downwards but have the kill switches in use. After that part, I use a technique where you use a finger and bar, kind of lightly just put it on the strings, and in this case it's here the 12th fret and 3, 5 and 7. You get harmonics. It's also been around for quite some time, this technique, and there's a few people who do it really well, like my buddy Tom Geltschläger. He uses it all the time, no, maybe not all the time, but he uses it really creatively. And this band Alkaloid, there's 3 guitar players. I don't know which guitar player it is that does it. There's Christian Münzner, Danny Tanker, and also singer Morian. I think it's Morian who does a lot of stuff there. This was really cool. And the person who actually influenced me in this case most to use it in my own way was Guthrie Govan, because he once said in a workshop, like this, usually guitar players use it like this, which is a nice effect, but it's a bit worn out. So he said, like, use the notes, use the pitch really, then just make random sounds. So what I did was do the math. When you put your finger here, then this note would be a G, so it's the root, and this is the fifth, it's a D. So I wrote down all the notes for all the strings, and I saw what is the chord progression. It's C sharp minor, A 7 with a sharp 11, B major, B minor, major 7, and a G13. So I mapped out the notes and like had little drawings that kind of went along here. So the shape for the C minor was this, and here. So I mapped out all the chords and then improvised a bit on it and took some take of it for the thing. Yeah. So that's the use for this guitar in Wasted. Enjoy, get the album. Uses that, I think it's Morian, the singer. I'm not sure. So this was quite inspiring to use this.